After 3 days of bunch sprints, the emphasis of the race began to change, with 4 categorised climbs on the route from Nevers to Belleville on stage 4. Plenty of early attacks saw 3 men initially break free. Perry Kemener was once again in the mix for a second day running, alongside Valerio Agnoli of Astana and Laurent Didier of Trek Factory Racing. They were then joined by the Spanish champion Jesus Herrada of Movistar. The lead of the 4 riders hovered around 4 minutes 30 as the race coasted along at 39 km an hour. Once the smaller climbs were negotiated, the riders reached the second category, Côte de Montbrouilly. This short, sharp climb suited some more than others, and a brief lull in the peloton saw Tom Jelter slag to launch an attack. Behind, Geraint Thomas bridged the gap to the Dutchman, and together they put a gap of 30 seconds between them and the chasing group on the descent. The duo managed to ride clear all the way to the finish, and on the final straight slagged a jump from the wheel of Thomas and spun away to victory. Belkin's Wilco Kelderman got some distance between him and the chasing group to claim third, along with a few precious bonus seconds. So looking at the standings, the first bunch of 27 riders came in at 5 seconds behind, containing Rui Costa, Vincenzo Nibali and Carlos Betancourt. John Degenkolb finished 18 seconds back on the stage and just loses the yellow jersey to Thomas. A rolling stage 5 from Crèche-Cesson to Rive de Gier presented the possibility for a committed breakaway to succeed and stake their claim for the overall lead. But despite early attempts, a break was tricky to form. Eventually, 5 riders finally got away after 20 kilometres. A formidable group of Sylvain Chavanel, Gorka Izagirre, Jan Bakelants, Matthew Bush and Bryce Fayou. This was a dangerous looking mix of riders, and the peloton stayed vigilant to keep the time gap to no more than 2 minutes 30 or so. Team Sky in particular worked hard to reel them back in, with the resilient Chavanel the last man to be picked off with 20 kilometres to go. A couple of counter-attacks on the slopes of the second Côte de Sainte-Catherine were nullified before Vincenzo Nibali pushed the pace on the descent. Carlos Betancourt then made his bid for victory, with Nibali's teammate Jakob Fuglsang and Bob Jungels of Trek Factory Racing quickly bridging to join the Colombian. The peloton behind was struggling to get organised from the persistent attacking, which gave the trio enough space to stay away to the finish. A 3-up sprint ensued, and it was Betancourt who had the power to take the win, closely followed by Jungels and Fuglsang. The stage results show an eventual 2-second distance between the top 3 in the peloton, with most of the contenders for the overall rolling home safely, including Geraint Thomas, who holds on to the yellow jersey for another day. John Degenkolb and Tom Jelter Slagter also retained their positions in the GC, and with 25 riders within 30 seconds of the race lead, there's plenty at stake on stage 6. The longest stage of the race includes the first category Col de Bourrejal before a steep finish in Fayence. Who's going to win this one is anyone's guess. Let us know who you're backing down in the comments.
In case you missed it, click here if you want to find out how a Campagnola chain is made, and click on this ugly face if you want to subscribe for free to GCN.